Good day to everyone. So today I'm going to talk about this technology application called Memrise. It's a mobile application for you to learn a foreign language. So how we use this application where we call Memrise. So basically there are three methods, which is listen to real natives where we can learn this exact language from their real mother tongue. Next, of course, we learn to how to build your vocab, which we can learn it from their grammars and etc. The third thing is, of course, we can learn our language and the foreign language through the speaking. So we can practice speaking with their manboard, which is also another attractive point. So moving on to the affordances, that possibility for me to achieve for foreign language. So the way I'm learning Japanese. So why are the goals that set up is very interesting, which is I choose to better understand the different culture. Also, the another method that I really love about this application, which we can learn through their Japanese instructor, where they can teach us through how we write and how we speak. The third thing also about their culture, where I love the videos about they share a lot of tons of video creators and learn and foster us to learn Japanese. So what are the recommendation and attractive when we're using Memrise for the user, those for those who are interested? So the first thing, of course, the consistent practice. I love the method of the repetition where they always practice the same words to make us confirm and memorize about the terms. Next, about their cultural content. I love they collect all those video creators about the language for us to involve in their culture. The third thing is, of course, their realistic goals. They set up daily different goals for us to achieve. The fourth thing, of course, the curiosity. So learning is a non-stop. So about curiosity, we might learn this from the application. Of course, the last thing is about tracking progress. We know how far we learn. They have the history of how far we learn about the language. I think that's all for me. Thank you.
Used Memrise to learn Japanese. In the first class, I learned hiragana in Japanese, such as ko, and la. In the second class, I learned simple greetings, such as hello, welcome, and goodbye. Later, it provides AI immersive spoken conversation exercise. In addition, it will check whether I have mastered the previously learned content through spelling, listening, and so on every day. If I forgot, it will also provide multiple reviews to strengthen memory. So far, I have mastered the simple Japanese communication. Memrise makes my Japanese learning more immersive, faster to memorize and apply a new language. For the affordance of Memrise, I think it provided a large number of everyday languages and can conduct stimulated sense dialogue with AI so that learner can quickly accept and learn a new languages. In addition, the app's simple interface allows users to easily find the content they want to learn. For the recommendation, I think learners should study regularly, establish good study habits, review what they have learned in time, and try to apply the phrases and vocabulary learned in Memrise in daily life.
Assalamualaikum and good day to Dr. Sakinah. I am Regional Elyza Fazwiniey binti Zamri, and I am going to present my mind map about the technology that I use to learn the foreign language. So, the technology that I use to learn the Japanese language is an app called Memrise. We can get it or download it from Google Play Store or an Apple Store for iOS user. So the affordance of this app is actually we can set up our own learning reminders. Like for example, for me, I want the app to remind me to learn at 8 p.m. on Tuesday, Thursday, and also Friday. So we can actually use our choose our own time when to learn, and the app will notify us through the notification, and we can remember that we need to learn this language at this time and on that day. Okay, the second one is we can actually review back our words that we learned before. So with this, we can actually practice the words that we learned before, and we can actually repeat it and we can remember it. So and to review this, we don't have to pay for anything. Like the screenshot that I put there, I can review some words or the words that I learned before. Third of all is actually repetitive. So with the app, let us to move on to another level or another words until we master the word that we learned before. So they will actually repeat it until we master the words. So my recommendation for especially for the beginners is actually to use Duolingo or Memrise to learn the new language, because these two apps is very easy to use and very easy to navigate, and for and like it is also free, so it is very friendly, like user friendly, especially for the students like us. That's all from me. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Intan Shanim and I'm going to present my individual presentations for assignment 3. So the first question is your use of the mobile technology to learn a foreign language. So basically I'm using memorized applications to learn Dutch language, and I think it's used a lot of memorization techniques as it focuses on the vocabulary. um, uh, the task is basically you have to remember the words, the pronunciations, and also how to spell the words. So it's actually focuses on the vocabs, and also I learned using memorize is actually I wanted to learn something to challenge my brain because um, from what did I know, Dutch is one of the toughest language in the world. And then for the second questions, the affordances. So the useful affordances is actually this members application use interactive learning techniques, which it use images, videos, audio, and AI, so that the learning is actually not boring like a traditional way, and it's more fun. And then the application actually cap your progress of learning, but make sure you have to have an account first so that you can track back your progress. And then the unuseful affordances is actually it is not available offline. There are courses that available offline, but you have to download it, and it's require a big storage, and it's not supporting SD storage, so it's kind of like a disadvantages. And then for the last questions, my recommendations, so to anyone who interested in using the memorize, I think the memorize is useful for a beginner stage, and you have to make sure that you have good internet connections and also bigger storage on your phone so that you can use it smoothly.
Hi, and Assalamualaikum. My name is Ain Sakinah Sudin, and I will be presenting about Memrise, which is the app that I choose for this individual presentation. So I have three questions to answer. First question, how you use the technology to learn a foreign language. Second question, the affordances of the technology in achieving learning goals. Third question is your recommendation on using the technology for language learning for anyone who may be interested in using the technology. So basically, I have presented the first question, how I use the technology as a tools of technology. So there are three tools that I choose, which are practice vocabularies, watch audio programs, and practice speaking with the bot. Memorize has a lot of activities, including vocabulary, learn words, and audio program, which is have video conversation with native speaker and practice speaking with the bot based on real life situation. So the second question is affordances. There are three affordances that are found in these apps, which are multimedia integration, real life context, and space repetition. Multimedia integration is incorporates audio, visual, and mnemonic elements, which is I have represent uh, I have presented in the first question, and then the real life context, which is basically like conversation conversation lesson that include real life language scenario, and then this one is also video conversation with other speakers. This is for listening lesson, and then space repetition. This space repetition is optimized review intervals so that this is ensure user to revisit previously learned material. And then lastly, the last question is recommendation. There are three recommendations that I can recommend, which are podcasts and videos. These podcasts and videos are you can basically like you can learn language from podcasts and videos. and then slowly write down the vocabulary and then learn from it. And then games such as PUBG and Mobile Legends. This is there are interaction between the lots of people from other countries. So I can say that this will build your confidence to learn foreign language, and then learning language application such, such as members that I have presented, and then Duolingo, and there are many more. And that's all from me. Thank you.